Hello students. This video is intended to cover what you should be doing between now and our return on November 30th. Bear in mind that if you haven't already done so, you will need to come up to the school and pick up all your supplies and materials as soon as possible. I will be available every day from 8 till 3, and all you need to do is come around to the back of the school and knock on the double doors that lead into the Fine Arts hallway, which is labeled with the number 23, and I will let you in to get whatever you need. Just be sure you are wearing a mask because I'm not going to let you in if you don't have a mask. With that in mind, before we get into the specifics of your assignments, there's one very important point I want to make clear to put things in perspective as far as the time that you should be dedicating to actively working on your artwork each day. When we are in class, we dedicate roughly 85 minutes every single day, Monday through Thursday, and you should have been spending a comparable amount of time as necessary on Fridays as well, for an approximate total of 7 hours every single week dedicated to the development of your artwork. If you expect to do well in this class, working from home, then you should expect to dedicate the same amount of time each week at home as you do in the classroom. Making art is not something that you can take shortcuts on. If you go for days without working incrementally on your projects, then try to slap something together at the last minute without dedicating the proper amount of time to the process, the quality of your work and therefore your grade will suffer. I expect every single student to take these assignments as seriously as I do, and that means hard work, dedication, and the appropriate amount of investment of time. Also bear in mind that every project has very specific expectations such as value range, detail, composition, and craftsmanship. And it is your responsibility to ensure that you have read and understand all of these expectations before starting a project. It is also your responsibility to review them a second time after completing your projects to ensure that you have done your absolute best to meet all of these expectations before submitting any work for grading. Depending upon the project or the assignment that you're working on, there are a wide variety of resources to help you along the way. Be sure that you have reviewed all presentations, videos, and/or examples associated with each assignment to ensure that you fully understand what is expected and what strategies to use for the maximum success. Don't forget that I too am a resource to help you along the way. Anytime you have a question or need feedback on your progress, take a photo of your work and send it to me in a message on Schoology so that I can offer assistance and advice to help you out. If you were in class, I would be able to check your progress and help you out several times per class block, and I am happy to do that now as well. So don't go the entire 2.5 weeks without seeking feedback. Also, if you ever need a face-to-face discussion about anything, I would be happy to arrange a video conference meeting with you for some one-on-one help as needed. I realize that some of you still have some outstanding older assignments that you may still be working on. And I want to stress how important it is to focus plenty of time and energy into completing these assignments. If you need any guidance, feedback, or assistance on any older projects or sketchbook drawings, don't hesitate to reach out. Just remember to include a photo of your progress in the message so that I can assess your work and offer specific advice. As for the new content that's introduced this week, there are key details you need to keep in mind. One, the first step is to complete the drawing from a creative prompt sketchbook assignment if you haven't already done so. Because this drawing will serve as your rough inspiration for the painting project, it must be complete in order to move on. I realize that some of you also have ample painting experience, while others may have very little. So I'm asking that everyone complete a color wheel, something many of you have done before, but will be a valuable refresher for everyone. Therefore, you must also complete this assignment before starting on the painting project. There is a full class-length demonstration and instructional video that is 41 minutes long, which I have posted in the assignment folder that is very detailed and covers the entire process of completing the color wheel completely and correctly. I realize that this is a long video, but I ask that everyone, especially those of you who either did not get to do the color wheel in Visual Art 1 with me, watch the video in its entirety to ensure your maximum success. And this is not just going to cover just specifically the color wheel. It's also going to teach you good painting strategies and techniques that will carry over into every painting that you do. Once you have completed both of these two steps, you are ready to start working on the painting project itself. For the painting project, the drawing from a creative prompt sketchbook drawing should serve as your primary inspiration for the painting. But understand that you are free to make any changes that you like to the design. Don't feel like you need to make a carbon copy of the original design either. In fact, you are free to take the painting in an entirely different direction, provided the theme of the painting still fits with the creative prompt that you originally submitted prior to working on the sketch. Another critical thing to keep in mind with this project is that there are two separate grades associated with it. Before you start any painting on the canvas, I want you to sketch out the basic outline of your intended design using drawing pencils or colored pencils, which is my recommended method, directly onto the canvas. Once you have completed the sketch, but before adding any paint to the surface, you will need to take a photo and submit to the painting sketch outline assignment, which is located in the project folder. You should not start any actual painting until you have completed this step and receive feedback from me, because I want to make sure that you've done everything correctly. And once you start putting paint down, everything becomes a whole lot more permanent. Now, as you progress with the painting, and especially before you submit the final finished painting for grading, please make sure that you have read and understand all expectations that are outlined in the Painting from a Creative Prompt expectation document that, again, is located in the project folder. Also, don't forget that I'm available to assist you in any way I can. Don't wait until you are finished to ask for help or guidance on assignments. You can and should send me photos of your progress frequently and ask questions anytime they arise. Good luck and have a great day.